Tonight's Gold League matches. But fans, we are in the midst of a huge week here in All Elite Wrestling coming up this Friday. Tickets for All in London, August 25th, 2024, available. LiveNation.co.uk, Ticketmaster.co.uk. That all goes down this Friday, All in London, 2024. But now we turn our attention back to the present. Brian Danielson, welcome to the desk. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. I see that graphic, and I can't wait to participate at All In this year in 2024.
And we're returning to Wembley Stadium, but tonight we're live in Minneapolis in the Target Center. We're kicking things off tonight. Action in the Gold League of the Continental Classic, the round-robin tournament. Very specific rule set for the Continental Classic. 20-minute time limit. Victories earn 3 points. Draws earn only 1. 0 points for a loss, and everyone else is banned from ringside. Here are the standings in the Blue League. Brody King picking up something of an upset victory over Eddie Kingston this past Saturday night at Collision. Claudio Castagnoli earning his first 3 points over Daniel Garcia. And now we will take a look at the Gold League standings. This is it just for tonight, Taz. Things are going to change.
Yeah, things are definitely going to change because we have action tonight affecting the Gold League. And I'll tell you what, we're fired up about it, and still to come, obviously, Jay White, Strickland, speaking of Gold League.
And that is our main event tonight. Plus, we will also see Mark Briscoe and Roosh. One of these men will want to pick up their first points in the Continental Classic, but starting things off right now, Jon Moxley, Jay Lethal, one-on-one, action in the Gold League of the Continental Classic. And let's go down to the Dapper Yapper himself, Justin Roberts.
Minnesota! Your opening contest here for one fall with a 20-minute time limit is a Gold League match in the Continental Classic Tournament.
All right, here we go. What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday, well, hump day. Capping the night off with some wrestling. I'm on here with y'all, so I highly do appreciate y'all, man. I'm very blessed to be on here. Sipping on a Sprite, which I shouldn't be drinking. Yeah, we're gonna change the diet, man. I turned 20 this Sunday, so yeah. Yerp! What's good, Denzel? What's good? What it do? It's been a minute, but I'm back. Yeah, man. I feel like it's been a while since I last streamed these shows consistently, man. But trying to get on a lot of schedules. So Monday we'll be here for Raw. We'll be here for Dynamite tonight. Trying to get NXT back up started.
We train with each other. We go all out.
So, yeah. I'll be live Friday.
Absolutely.
And then probably
Elizabeth, New Jersey, weighing 223 pounds.
Probably Saturday for Collision. I don't know about Collision though. I don't know. But if I'm gonna do NXT and do all these other shows, like I feel like I gotta keep it fair. You get what I'm saying? I gotta keep it fair.
Continental Champion. Brian, a lot of gravity when you throw around the term Triple Crown.
Yeah, there's a lot of gravity, especially amongst our generation who grew up on 1990s All Japan, and how the Triple Crown really informed what we thought wrestling could be.
I mean, the greats like Mitsuharu Misawa, Toshiaki Kawada, Kenta Kobashi, Jun Akiyama, all former Triple Crown champions, and now to establish a modern American Triple Crown here with the Continental Classic. That is very, very exciting. There's an exchange of side headlock takeovers.
Yeah, side headlock, and a good counter right there by Moxley. The head scissors against his own side headlock. Good, quick footwork and hips by both men. Both men are veterans. They know what they're doing here. Yeah, sometimes people discount Jay Lethal's ability just because he comes out with Triple J all the time. But he was the longest reigning Ring of Honor World Champion in history. Yeah, no doubt. It's incredible as hell. I agree with you.
But Moxley shutting him down with the back elbow. But Lethal, double leg, stepping over, looking for the figure four early here.
Oh, figure four from Lethal, okay.
Hey, I like that game plan, but he's near the ropes. Mox able to hold out of bounds.
Oh, he's yeah, out there for a little bit. Okay. I'm glad in this tournament there's no outside interference. Yeah, man, me too. I don't. Gotta cut away from that. I think every match on Full Gear, somebody interferes, somebody cheated, and you can go wrong with that, man. I feel like way too much overbooking is being produced, and it's not good. I heard QT Marshall left. Yeah, he did. I mean, do I care? I mean, honestly, no. But you know, he was frustrated. Oh, they took the QTV segments off TV. Let's be real. Nope. Any y'all care for that? No. So I can see why Tony Khan takes stuff like that off TV. Because it's cringe, it's not.
Moxley had a sense of urgency. But guys, look at Moxley's.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Work a lot backstage.
Yeah, here's a replay. Yeah, watch the meter off of your opponent.
I'm not an expert lip reader, but John Moxley may have said an exited for the first time in his life.
Oh, fun. Yeah, something like that.
Returning Lethal to the ring, and Taz, with the round-robin nature of the Continental Classic, an injury in one of these early matches, I mean, could plague you for the rest of the month.
Absolutely. Alfred Davidson was saying just a moment ago, I completely agree. You got to be careful of that, but also you have to leave it all in the ring. Every match you have, you can't reserve yourself. Oh, knee breaker there. And drag screw. See, Jay Lethal must have seen it too, or at least must have heard Mox when he landed on that suicide dive.
Well, Mox wears those kind of different type of sole boots. It's not a typical wedge sole, and the rubber mat on the outside, I think, caught the sole of his boot, which, bent up his knees.
There you see the bottom of your screen, our main event tonight, Jay White and Swerve Strickland, plus we will see Mark Briscoe and Roosh, both men looking to pick up their first points here in the Continental Classic. And Brian, you'll be looking to pick up your first points this coming Saturday on Collision, when you will be facing Eddie Kingston Continental Classic tournament action.
Yeah, I can't wait, but you know what? Just being here so close to this action, I love it. Look at this physicality.
I think it's cool. We'll be there Friday night. We'll be watching. Lethal? Nope.
Tremendous counter there by Lethal, and now Lethal once again returns to the knee breaker. And a backdrop suplex, but maintaining control.
What's up, Durante? What's up?
And then wrenching it outwardly.
Steady diet of working on the leg. Very smart by Jay Lethal right now. He knows the man's hurt. Go after it.
And just stringing it all together.
Yeah.
Oh, elbow drop from Jay Lethal. Covers. 1, 2. Lost the kiss out.
You see Moxley putting that hand on his chest. Lethal came down hard. Now Lethal in the driver's seat as Dynamite heads to picture-in-picture. Will pick up more points, or their first points in the Continental Classic. Stay tuned.
Yeah, but Randy Orton will be on SmackDown Friday. He's got some bloodline business to handle. So it looks like one of the matches for the Royal Rumble could be Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble for the Undisputed Championship. So that's the way it looks like it's going. Hopefully Randy sends Jimmy Uso to the Gulags because he's not him. So yeah. Love your live streams. Thank you. We loves coasters. Thank you. Yeah, and then they should do AJ versus Roman at the Chamber. Before Roman Reigns, gets to the big one, and that's Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. So yeah. And then, I'm hearing, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns will happen sometime next year, but it does not. Here's my thing. It does not need the titles. This match does not need to be for the titles. Give me a non-title story with CM Punk, Roman Reigns. They fight over, Paul Heyman's coming in the midst of it. It's so easy. Your personal number one wrestler of 2023. Yeah, Gunther, Cody, Switchblade, Jay White, Jay Uso. Yeah. Bathroom commercial. I remember a lot of misreactions for CM Punk's first promo back.
Focused on that leg.
Even JD was not a fan of it. I thought it was decent, not great, but not bad either. Yeah, they got way too excited. Oh man, he's gonna throw shots at AEW. I'm like, nah, bro.
With 6 points and starting the tournament with 3 points. I think he's motivated tonight.
And remember, should this match go to a time limit draw, each competitor will earn 1 point, which is better than nothing.
Can I wait for the Royal Rumble? I'm trying to go in person, so I'm working on that.
Talk about hyperextending someone's knee. That's how you do it. Look at Jay Lethal. He's really stepping it up tonight. This is a different Jay Lethal than we saw last week.
It certainly is. I think he has taken some time to reflect on the loss.
Yeah, he's on a behave clause.
Yeah, he doesn't want to start the first 2 matches with 0 points.
Very tough. Oh, Moxley baiting in Lethal. And now bang, elbow strike.
Look at how hard that elbow was. And that height advantage from Mox help coming down with that forearm shiver.
And remember, Saturday, December 30th, World's End, Veterans Memorial Coliseum on Long Island. We will see who will win the Continental Classic. Tickets available right now. You still have a chance to join us. We will determine who will win the overall tournament. And not only that, we will see MJF defend his AEW World Championship against Samoa Joe, John Moxley.
That was a smart move by him. He didn't take those extra 2 steps to the ropes like he normally would have, and he just turned around and took his head off.
Yeah, short and explosive at work. Now here it is. Oh, Moxley was thinking Death Rider, Lethal, anticipated lethal combination.
Jay Lethal is so good at combining moves together.
Yeah, his transitions are so quick the way he does it and effective. Now, Lethal looking for the cover. The far leg of Moxley is hooked.
See, not a great cover. That's not a great cover. And when you're in a tournament like this, you need to focus on the basics and great covers every single time.
But he is wearing out that left knee, and he is wearing up that knee. Now, as we mentioned, everyone in every league, Gold League and Blue League,
One,
Moxley inside cradle. Everyone wrestles everyone in their league. There will be 5 matches. Moxley can ill afford to pick up an injury here in his second of 5, but instead the roll up the hand and Lethal kicks out.
Just missed it. Just missed it. Yeah, we saw Mox on the floor for an extended period of time during the break. That's normally not John Moxley. He normally pops right back up.
That knee pain is no joke. Can Mox follow up with something? Mox springs up, goes forward. Lethal anticipated, has a waist lock. O'Connor roll is in deep. No.
Oh.
What a counter by Moxley.
Into a choke. Nope. Lethal rolls him up.
Moxley, he had to abandon ship. And now
oh.
the opportunity to figure 4. We just talked about
figure 4.
There it is. Yeah, Jay Lethal is so smart. Come on, Mox. You can get through this. You can get through this.
And notice how Jay Lethal positioned himself towards the ropes. That means Moxley has to make an extra long crawl if he hopes to force a break.
Fantastic positioning by Jay Lethal. Yeah, great neck sense by Lethal, but an advantage with those long limbs. Can Mox use that? Get to the ropes, get to the ropes. There we go.
Lethal, he leaned back, and not only that, but he pulled down on the toe of Moxley's boots, but even more pressure on.
So we got another funny news in sports this time for hockey. One guy named Corey Perry plays for Chicago Blackhawks. Slept with his teammate's mom. And we all know who that teammate's mom is. Mrs. Bedard. Conor Bedard's mother, man. Oh, man. Corey Perry trying to play stepdad. Because that Bedard, I think he only 18 or something like that. So Bedard, like, he young, like fresh out of high school. Yeah, he learned it best from Christian, man. He got that. He be watching Christian, man.
Trying to get the hooks out, but no, the arm capture. He trapped it. He trapped it. Jay Lethal in deep water, and it's down.
Mossy wins, solid opener, solid. Nothing too crazy.
Once that happens, you get the grips and you get the links in like that. You mobilize the man. You have that rear choke in there. It's all over the show. Mox. Then he gets another one.
Jon Moxley, 6 points. The man with the first to 6 in the tournament. But you see how he's hopping on that leg. You have to imagine that Ruth, Swerve Strickland, and Jay White coming up with a game plan, coming up with some ideas of how to attack Moxley in their tournament matches.
Yeah, he's got to focus on healing up between now and next week, that's for sure.
Let's take a look at the updated standings here in the Gold League of the Continental Classic. Remember, the 2 points leaders will move on to the semifinal round match. The overall winners of each league will meet at World's End to determine the modern American Triple Crown champion, the inaugural AEW Continental Champion. And just a reminder, here's the action from the Blue League. Brody King, Claudio Castagnoli with 3 points each. And we will have more action in the Blue League this Saturday night on Collision. We'll have more on that in a moment. As Jon Moxley returning through the crowd, 6 points in the lead in the Continental Tournament. In this
wow, he didn't bleed.
At Collision, Eddie Kingston
wow.
had this to say.
I knew this was going to be tough. You know what I mean? Tony Khan didn't put, any scrubs in this tournament. I just, maybe I came in too arrogant, too cocky, thinking, because I put the belts in the pot that I was given, like I deserved to win. No one deserves anything. Everything's earned. And I got Brian next, and now I'm behind the 8 ball. And I just don't. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to go back. No. Humble in victory, humble in defeat. I got Brian next. I got to go heal up, have some salt bath, all that good stuff. I'll be ready for Brian. I will.
Bryan Danielson, a massive matchup in the tournament this Saturday night at Collision.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Eddie Kingston's confidence in putting up the Ring of Honor World Championship, the New Japan Strong Championship. I thought, okay, he's confident in winning this. But what did it take? It just took 1 loss. And now he's talking about being behind the 8 ball against me?
You might be in his head, man.
Yeah, listen, I fractured my orbital bone in 2 spaces, needed surgery in my eye, and I'm coming into this tournament on fire, not behind the 8 ball. I'm coming in it to win. I'm not going to be humble, not in victory, not in defeat. I'm coming in to win, and I'm coming in to be the first AEW Triple Crown champion.
Well, this Saturday night at Collision, we are live in
Brian spitting.
and we will see action in the Blue points. Likewise, Andrade El Idolo and Daniel Garcia looking for their first points in the Continental Classic. Plus, both men with 3 points. Brody King, Claudio Castagnoli will go one-on-one this Saturday night, live in Blue League action on TNT. And in our main event tonight on Dynamite, Swerve Strickland, Jay White, each man with 3 points of their own, who will leave Minneapolis.
I'll be watching.
But coming up next, live on Dynamite from the Target Center, Mark Briscoe, Rush, one-on-one action in the Continental Classic Gold League continues next on Dynamite.
This is the Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring, so you don't have to. So no more nudging your...
Talking about Sting's final match, and it's coming up. Revolution 2024. The date is Sunday, March 3rd, exclusively on pay-per-view. When we were talking about where Sting's final match should be held, what venue, we thought about many of the great venues and many of our great AEW fans across the world. But we thought, what better fitting place for Sting's final match than Greensboro, North Carolina, and the legendary Greensboro Coliseum, where so many great matches, Sting matches, were held. But one match came in particular to mind, and that is the match back in 1988. Sting, 35 years ago, and the Nature Boy Ric Flair World Championship, and that's where we'll be held, at the Greensboro Coliseum, Sunday, March 3rd. Let's bring in Sting and the one and only Nature Boy Ric Flair. And gentlemen, Sting, first of all,
please don't tell me this is going to be Sting's last match.
Streak here in AEW. What a fitting place for you to have your final match and maybe bump that winning streak up than the Greensboro Coliseum.
Wow, you know, all those years ago, 1988, March 1988, world title, my very first world title match against probably the greatest world champion of all time, Ric Flair. And I would have never guessed that night that I'd be standing here 35 years or whatever it is later, having this interview with you too, right? It's been all these years. And the memories that night, 45 minutes draw, sure, but 45 minutes commercial free. A lot of people don't know that's a fact. It's like the first time in history of TV that any kind of sporting event like that went 45 minutes commercial free. But that isn't the big deal to me. The big deal was, man, I was in the ring with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And that was a make or break night for me way back when. And Rick, thank you, Rick. Rick put me on the map. Bottom line, end of story. And I want to thank you for that, Rick. Thank you, Tony, for helping dress it up all these years as well. And you're right, what a fitting place for me to end my career. All these years later, man, Greensboro, so many memories, huh, Rick?
I tell you, Rick, and you and I have had so many memories in Greensboro. 35 years ago here on TBS, 40 years ago.
Tony,
Yeah, you remember that?
just like before,
Right.
the words cannot be spoken to the volume and the emphasis of what's about to take place in Greensboro, North Carolina, where Sting make no mistake. I did not make Sting, he made himself. 45 minutes, commercial free, with me. Unthinkable. He walked back in the locker room that day to 25 wrestlers going, Jesus, you're the man. You did it, Stinger. Didn't rehearse it, didn't talk about it. You went out and did it the way a man does. That's what this business is all about. Two men. I'm lucky. I'm 74 years old. I'm standing there next to him, the icon. I'm working with Tony Khan. I'm with my friend Tony Schiavone, and I'm going back to Greensboro for what will arguably be the greatest moment of my life, and God knows I've had some great moments. I'm honored to be there at your side. And man, I'm guaranteed you this. The ACC and whatever, I mean, it's whatever tournaments they hold there, whatever events they hold there. This will be one for the ages. Highway 85 will be lined up from Richmond to Charlotte like it always was. Sting and the Nature Boy and AEW are coming to Greensboro. Let's give it to them like this, Stinger. Woo! Woo! Woo!
This is 80s all over again, Rick.
Oh my God. Tickets go on sale for March 3rd in Sting's final match at Revolution 2024 on Friday, December 15th. It's coming right up at AEWTIX.com. Let's send it back to the ring, guys.
It's showtime.
Woo!
Well, AEW returns to the Mid-Atlantic, Greensboro, North Carolina for Revolution and Sting's final match.
That's massive, legendary stuff we just witnessed.
Okay. Whoa, we beat the allegations for right now. We beat the allegations for right now. Okay, we can breathe now. Woo! And here comes Mark Briscoe.
At least one of these men will pick up their first points tonight. There is a possibility in the event of a draw that each man picks up one, but we saw Jay Lethal go down 0 points, John Moxley go up 6. Neither man wants to be at 0 points with 2 matches under their belt, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely not. And I don't think this is the type of match that's going to go to a draw, if you ask me.
Weighing 225 pounds, in Toronto,
Yeah, hopefully I'm finding these two men, Briscoe and Rouge. Talk about heavy hitters.
Who y'all got? I got, man. Mark Briscoe for the upset? No, Rouge should be Briscoe. Okay. We got Rouge.
Pure going straight forward, and it's just brawling. This is what Rouge is all about. If anybody can go toe-to-toe and stop with Rouge, it's definitely Mark Briscoe. His finest right there, Sandy Ford's finest, Mark Briscoe. El Toro Blanco, Rouge.
Swerve versus Jay White in the main event. Yes, sir. That's a tough one. That's unpredictable. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Rouge just charging towards center, as is Briscoe, and both men just slugging it out center of the ring.
See, this is what I was talking about. There's no way this thing's going 20 minutes. No hammerlock reversals, arm wringers, nothing. They didn't even try to start wrestling. They just wanted to fight.
Just teeing off on one another, rapid fire shots.
Woo!
Rouge lands a big one. Splashing the corner. Right
Quick break is good. Speed by Briscoe to follow up on that Roosh down.
I think both men coming into this match a little extra motivation after the losses last week.
See, look at the fire in both of these men. You can see that they were deeply affected by losing last week and not having any points in this tournament.
Oh.
Chops. As we've been mentioning all night long, this is not a knockout single elimination tournament. This is round robin. Everyone wrestles everyone. These men have a chance to come back and win it all.
Right, you have life. You know, and amateur wrestlers go wrestlebacks to the tournament. And that's what this is. You can wrestle back if you lose.
Roosh kick to the spine, stops to the chest, and now Roosh. Pantomime, yeah. And fans, we mentioned this is a huge week here in All Elite Wrestling coming up this Friday. Tickets for All in London, Wembley Stadium, August 25th, 2024 are available at livenation.co.uk, ticketmaster.co.uk. That is the general on sale coming up this Friday, Wembley Stadium, August 25th, 2024, as Mark Briscoe sends Roosh spilling to the outside, and Briscoe dives to the rolls in the drop kick.
Yeah, Roosh wasted a little bit too much time there. Playing to the crowd.
Mark Briscoe.
Oh.
Mention how similar these athletes are, Brian. They're dirtying it up here.
Man backing down.
And those chops by Roosh sound like a flood though.
I was in the ring with him earlier this year. That was some of the hardest chops I've ever been hit with in my life.
Now Briscoe getting sent around, and this is where Roosh needs to be careful on the floor. Could be risking a counter, could be risking potentially a disqualification. As Roosh goes in,
Breaking it down, but we've seen Roosh do that where he'll run guys across the guardrails and ram them into it. That will weaken your body heavily.
Yeah, and you see, Roosh is really smart. He knows his timing on the floor. He rolled right back into the ring.
Rolled back in, but he rolled back out, and that reset the count for Briscoe. And Briscoe taking advantage.
You can never count out the Sussex County Chicken, I tell you that.
The man who, along with his brother, synonymous with tag team wrestling, synonymous with wow. And the double guns up there from Mark Briscoe. The elbow drop. Shaves the old Cactus Jack.
And I know him. Oh, buddy, now. Let's take a look at this impact here, guys. Off that apron right there at the elbow.
That hurts your opponent, but that also hurts yourself.
On your hip, you're landing on your hip hard.
And in a tournament like this, you've got to minimize moves like that, but that's not Mark Briscoe's style. I've known Mark since he was 17 years old. He's never held back in his entire life.
Now, foot's always on the gas with Mark Briscoe. We saw it last week against Moxley. We've seen it here tonight against Roosh. Briscoe, high boot.
I got Roosh, you know I got Roosh.
Watch out.
Ooh! Snaps. Thrust kick from Roosh. Oh! Mark Briscoe comes back.
Through his whole body. Wow. Into the leg. Who will pick up their first points here? I told you last week. We're going to stick with the picture. Mark Briscoe's one of a kind.
Oh, got it.
While Elon told Bob, Iger, and other advertisers who stopped paying for Twitter go after themselves. Well, Elon Musk, man, fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck yeah. You know, it's weird. Like, oh God, like, what is it? Like, that sounds like a first. It something sounds like a like a rated R website. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Sunny days. We're paying money to go get a check mark. Fuck out of here.
It's a gold league, but as we saw right before we went into picture-in-picture, Bruce dealing potentially with a leg injury, but he's been able to ground Mark Briscoe. But for how long, Taz?
Yeah, this is not Bruce's preferred style, but he is well versed in lucha libre, and there's all sorts of lucha submissions, including that one.
Taz, I didn't know you did an Aberdeen, Washington accent.
That was Danish, not that.
Oh, okay, I got confused.
That's all right. Yeah, no, well said, Brian. You got it. Ditto. Yeah, right now, both men are hurt, but I definitely think Rouge, because as we just pointed out here, was definitely hurt. Going to break. Doctor checking him out, and Briscoe knows that wheel, that leg of Rouge is not 100%. Yeah, but look at his chops. His chops are still in there, and he's not backing down.
Rouge inviting the contact and just open-handed strikes from both men. Rouge slipping, and now.
Oh, Mark Briscoe gets knocked out. Rouge a little woozy.
See, that was smart by Rouge. Look at that. He teetered himself back to the rope, so he didn't have to get back up.
Oh, but Briscoe baited him in and then caught him with the exploder suplex.
Yeah, nice high collar right there with a half-waist, good back dodge. And Rouge is up, though.
Rouge, the belly-to-belly, using Briscoe's momentum against him.
Yeah, sometimes the hardest thing when you have a leg injury is just standing back up.
And we're putting a weight on it. Yeah. And Rouge kind of in desperation mode here tonight. This is something that could potentially affect him for the rest of the tournament.
But he does not want to go down. He does not want to leave this match with 0 points.
Oh, Mark Briscoe comes with spear too. Rouge gets out.
Second time in the match, he went for that running that bull's horn, but he got caught for a second time. Yeah, he's just a little bit slower now. That's why he got caught.
Neck breaker. On target, and now Briscoe once again covers. Hook and kick out there by Rouge.
Very close right there. This could go either way. But as we pointed out, these men need points. Which one will get them?
Now, Mark Briscoe perhaps was looking for Jay Driller, but instead, Rouge slipped free. Lariat attempt now trying to back elbow his way out of the grip of Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, smart here by Rouge. If he can just stay close, he's got his best chance. Broke the grip right there. Good job by Mark.
And Tigiri on target. Drops Rouge to the canvas, and now Rouge on the outside of the ropes, on the apron.
Rouge is keeping his eye, though, on Mark Briscoe. He knows that he's not 100%, and he knows he's in trouble, Rouge. Yeah, both these guys are double top. Look at the way Rouge slaps him in the face before he chops him.
That chop, I think, was a little high, perhaps on the throat.
Yeah. Oh, foot to the skull.
And the Gamagiri that time, and now,
oh my God.
Mark Briscoe committed. Rouge took advantage, and now potentially disaster for Mark Briscoe.
On the outside, let's take a look at this.
Yeah, that body, belly suplex. Mark Briscoe crashed onto the floor.
That's rough, folks. Yeah, that's rough.
Floor is no gift.
Like that on the floor, Brian, it just drives all the wind, all the oxygen out of your body.
That's right. This could be a count-out victory for Rouge.
Rouge would take 3 points in the event of a countout, but no Mark Briscoe in there.
Shows the resiliency and how battle-tested Mark Briscoe truly is.
Rouge with Briscoe.
Rouge with a chop.
This is the match I wanted to see.
Whole club can hear it, man.
Blow after blow after blow. Every hit coming in solid.
Mark Briscoe using that house stab, and now the Froggy Bow.
Oh, Froggy Bow.
On target. Briscoe.
1, 2. Oh, Rouge kicks out.
There was a momentary hesitation by Mark Briscoe to cover, and I think that bought Roosh just enough time to recover.
And now I think he's going for the J Driller.
J Driller.
Pile driver, the J Driller. The technique used by his brother, Jay Briscoe.
Backdrop out of that counter.
Yeah, Roosh had it anticipated. And now.
Oh, let's see. Let's see if his leg holds up.
No.
Oh.
Roosh this time baiting in Mark Briscoe into the corner, but Mark seated on the bottom rope trying to get up to his thing.
Oh my goodness. What an elbow. How momentum as he ran in. You rest with the ball, you get the horns.
Time of job, let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Horns. Roosh absolutely blasted him.
Roosh gets the win. Still match.
No shame in that by Mark Briscoe. What a battle. He put up a valiant fight. Think it went either way, guys, but Roosh got the win and the points.
But as we talked about after John Moxley's victory, Roosh potentially with a leg injury to worry about in the subsequent 3 matches. He has to go in the tournament. But let's take a look at the updated standings here in the Golden League of the Continental Classic. Roosh on the board with his first points in quick 3. John Moxley, though, still in the lead with 6. And tonight in our main event, it'll be Jay White, Swerve Strickland, both men looking to secure their 6 points. Well, congratulations to the winner here, El Toro Blanco. Roosh picking up his first 3 points in the Continental Classic. But right now, let's hear it from the 3-time AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm.
Miss Johnny Storm.
Oh, God, sit down, darling. You're so loud.
I just wanted to say we saw your championship acceptance
Yes,
last
it was
week.
so rudely interrupted.
Okay, fair enough. I just wanted to know how it ended and how you're feeling.
Well, I mean, we partied well into the evening. I spent a bit of time at the compound. JFK was there, and what was one of the Kennedys. But as of right now, I'm feeling very fatigued. I'm very dehydrated, and I have a touch of the gout.
Well, I just wanted to inform you that next week you're scheduled to defend your AEW Women's World Championship in this state. Are you worried?
Worried? Was Fatty Arbuckle worried? Was Jean Harlow worried? Was Francis Blinken Farmer worried? No, they all turned out fine, and so will I. And before you go, would you take off my shoes? I'm getting a little bit swollen.
I'll tell you that gout could be rough.
What?
Yeah, she was getting a little bit swollen.
Tony, what a great time you picked to join us.
Yeah, I can't.
Here comes the world champion.
As we hit down to World's End.
Maxwell. Jack up. Free.
MJF's got quite a challenge.
My music, cut my music.
He just can't cut a break.
Now, I'll just text it in next time. He's beat up bad, MJF, and you can tell right there.
Yeah,
Left leg is shot.
The hip all banged up, potentially with a partially torn labrum as well in his left shoulder. MJF is walking into this match with Samoa Joe at World's End on December 30th.
December 30th, Nassau Coliseum.
I'm thinking sky blue.
It will be Samoa Joe.
But I don't know why he keeps getting everybody's top shots and they keep losing.
For the grandest prize of them all, the Triple B, the AEW World Championship. Now I'm going to be honest, guys. When it comes to Samoa Joe as a person, I don't like him. But professionally, I respect him. I respect what Samoa Joe's done for this industry, and most of all, I respect the fact when he came in here, he didn't come here to line his pockets. He came here because he believes in those 3 letters. Now, back in the early 2000s, I remember getting a poster in my mailbox. I opened it up and it said TNA Wrestling. And I remember thinking to myself, what's this all about? I tuned in and I couldn't have been happier. I saw insane feats of athleticism. I saw a new cast of professional wrestlers I had never seen or heard of before. But most of all, what I saw was one man amongst the rest, and that was the Samoan submission machine. While Samoa Joe may have looked a little bit unconventional, he didn't seem to care, and neither did any of us, because every time he walked through that curtain, we knew he was the baddest man walking on God's green earth. Now, unfortunately, later on in his career, his talents weren't fully recognized, and he was not afforded the opportunity to be a world champion in WWE. But what Joe did for this sport was bigger than that. Samoa Joe proved you don't have to be a massive male model bodybuilder to be a top guy in this sport. Samoa Joe broke the mold. Samoa Joe proved alternatives matter, and because of the road that Joe paved, it is allowed for a man like me to stand before you today. Without a guy like Joe, there may be no AEW. So Joe, very quickly, what I'd like to say, as much as this all pains me to admit, thank you. Yes, thank you, Joe. However, I'm actually, while very grateful to have gone down the road that you paved, Joe, I'm not too shabby myself, now am I? I managed to pave a road of my own. I managed to help build a new alternative. I have been in AEW since day one, and I have helped build this place brick by brick. And I did that by defeating some of the biggest names in this industry. Guys like Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Chris Jericho, Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega. But of all the names that I have had to face inside this squared circle, the one name when I look back, and I think not only was I lucky to have been victorious, I was lucky to have survived. That be you, Joe. Samoa Joe, you are a wrestling legend. But December 30th is not about your legacy. December 30th is about mine. December 30th is about Ken Max Friedman. Can Max Friedman outlast the final boss of this sport one more time? So now, I'm going to make a promise. I'm going to make a promise to everybody watching at home and to everybody in this arena. Joe, on December 30th, I don't care if my left knee keeps sliding in and out. I don't care if my right hip keeps popping in and out of socket. I don't care if my left shoulder is hanging on by a thread. I don't care if you beat me within an inch of my life. I don't care if you're King Kong and Godzilla incarnate. Because I promised December 30th, Samoa Joe, I am going to show the world in the Nassau Coliseum. It is not about the size of the dog in the fight. It is about the size of the fight in the dog. And if you want to take what's mine, at World's End, you're gonna have to put me down.
Oh, okay.
Samoa Joe, without a doubt, at World's End defeat.
What the hell? Oh! Yo! Oh! Oh, Joe came in. Get your help out of here. Ooh. But what they cut the feed like? Dog. The end what? What the hell? That hype this shit up to be Jack Perry. That big dude was like, what? Yeah, I don't know. It could be Warlord.
I'm so sick of your Scooby-Doo bullshit! Let me explain something to you! I am not dealing with your crap when I got that guy breathing down my neck at World's End. No. I am going to take out all of your men one by one. I am going to unmask you, you coward. And next week, you want a tag match? You're on.
I didn't put back down. I'll be on back. I heard it was back online. And there's so much to unpack there. Samoa Joe, he said that he wants MJF walking on the World's End as healthy as can be. Joe having the back of our AEW World Champion MJF. What's his tag match against next week?
Yeah, I mean, it could be Warlord. There were some big dudes in there, man. There were some big dudes.
We'll be back in just a few moments with more AEW Dynamite.
Lunch? Yes, please. That'll be $23.
internal matter, we understand, and also whoever this is has the capabilities of tapping into our lighting and our broadcast system. And during the break, MJF, against the wishes of Samoa Joe, has requested a tag team match for next week. And Tony Khan has agreed to that bout.
Well, that's against it. Like, what?
Bro, that setup scene, I'll turn it off. Real talk.
Champion and challenger at World's End will be in a tag team match next week when AEW debuts in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And now let's go back down to the ring for more action tonight on AEW Dynamite.
That's where Adam Cole's not sick.
Potentially on the receiving end tonight, but he getting an early shot there. Oh! And coming over the top, Wardlow has had his share of issues with MJF throughout the years, and it seems like Wardlow still with MJF in his sights, Taz.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, Wardlow, best beware. They thought Fox was flying around out here, and we saw that this thing kind of evolved last week.
I still think, yo, bro, even Corey Graves tweeted out retribution question mark. Yo.
And respected Wardlow, but Wardlow had another. The mood that he's in right now, you best kind of stay away from Wardlow, I
think this could be charitably described as a dark mood that Wardlow is in. And now, in the ring, finally the bell has rung.
Well, we saw Fox put a good amount of offense on the outside with that amazing aerial assault. But then Wardlow able to stop. This looks like a big, a huge deal right there out of the corner.
Fox sent flying from pillar to post.
It was like, oh, a deal, different than a hip toss. Hip toss, you lock underneath with the crook of your bicep in the armpit. This is by the hand.
Yeah, hand in the armpit, sending Fox flying as Wardlow content to stalk his prey here tonight, Tony.
Still such a great wrestling city, great wrestling fans, and I'm telling you, we've had some phenomenal matches so far in the Continental Classic. This thing right now.
I thought Retribution got fired.
It certainly is. I mean, Fox tried to get the jump on Wardlow, but Wardlow just so resilient, Taz.
You know, he is. I love the game plan that Fox went for this thing. Obviously, it's not working right now. But attacking out of nowhere and using his aerial abilities and just that fearless style that Fox has, but it's not enough against a man as powerful and big as Wardlow. Repress Slim Jones, look at this.
Such strength by Wardlow, and Fox finds his footing, escapes underneath. Wardlow goes face first to that middle turnbuckle. This could be the opening that AR Fox
be nice. Let's be nice. We don't
turn there, escape, and that's what he's got to do. Be able to escape. He can fly. Yeah, Fox for the back.
50 splashes this one.
Wow, really a huge upset right there. But you know, Wardlow, thickly built guy.
Yeah, remember Wardlow, former TNT champion. And Fox driving the soul of his boom into the face of Wardlow. Look at Wardlow just absorbing all that contact.
Ted's correct me if I'm wrong, but the 450 is spectacular, but it really matters where you connect on your opponent, doesn't it? Yeah, if you get a little higher in the sternum area like that clothesline was, it would have worked better with the 450. Sure.
Wardlow just rears back, launches the lariat. And now Wardlow perhaps
might be the beginning of the end here.
A deadlift and the powerbomb on AR Fox. And I think Wardlow's far from done.
Yeah, I got a funny feeling you might be right about that. And Fox might be eating a couple of power bombs here.
There's the second by Wardlow.
Power bombs are brutal. When you get your body turned inside out, it makes you dizzy, then you get driven on your spine. It's rough.
Wardlow, Wardlow up to the top.
He's going for broke here, man.
And
Woo, Swanton, that's a lot of weight.
277 pounds of Wardlow crashing down on AR Fox.
I again, it's where you connect. He connected high that time.
And now another powerbomb, perhaps by Wardlow. Fox having trouble standing, and
look at this.
jacked him up. Wardlow by the head. And now Bryce Remsburg mercifully. This match ending via referee stoppage for Wardlow, making short work of his opponent. Great effort by AR5 with Wardlow, so highly motivated. And then you see at the bottom of your screen, Action Andretti, Top Flight, Dante Martin returning to action, coming up next to take on Brother Zay and the Hardys. But Dante Martin, his injury 8 months ago, took him out of action. And
please stop getting injured. We gotta have you healthy. He's been injury prone.
Not for the faint of heart. Please turn away if you are, if you are troubled by this. This was at Supercard of Honor this past March, where Dante Martin, really could have been a career-ending injury, Taz.
Yeah, it was horrific. I remember sitting home watching it. I felt so horrible for Dante. I really did. And this young man able to bounce back. It was a horrific injury what happened there. But I'll tell you what, he's back, man. He's back.
And Tony, Dante back tonight in his hometown as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Here in Minnesota and Minneapolis, he is back. And we all, like you said, H-Dollar, really weren't sure if we'd ever see Dante Martin wrestle again. But tonight's a big night.
It is the Trails bounce. Everyone fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, Brothers Zay, Matt and Jeff, the Hardys.
Matt and Jeff Hardy, one of the greatest tag teams of all time, without a doubt. Brother Zay, D-Rag game, always strong with him, and he was really taking on so much influence from Matt and Jeff Hardy.
He sure has. Brother Zay has done that. When you get attached to one of the most iconic brother tag teams, as you said, one of the greatest tag teams ever, you get attached to them, and you do nothing but get better and get more resilient, get tougher, get more successful. That's cool to see that for Brother Zay.
And now this will be a huge test of resilience of Dante Martin. Once again, teaming with Action Andretti. Let's go back down to Justin.
The team of Action Andretti and
Bro, how you going, bro? What is this, man? Bro, what is this? What is this? Action Andretti, like, blood is not, no. Action Andretti needs to be added to another list of guys who is not them.
Yeah, Taz will drag out these legal proceedings a long time. But, Dante...
Keep these scrubs. Let me not say that. If I speak.
Dante, let's see how wide open he takes this, right?
Yeah, adding Action Andretti to the mix really could create some interesting matchup opportunities in Trios division here in AEW. Before this match gets too far underway, I want to remind fans for 1 week only, you can get the Upper Deck AEW New Arrivals Ric Flair card right now, upperdeckEpack.com.
Yeah, it sure did.
That was really good.
Roll up there by Andretti. The 2 count, says referee Rick Knox.
For those that aren't aware, Action Andretti is basically best friends with Top Flight, with Dante and Darius. Good hit block right there by Matt Hardy.
And to add to that point, while Dante has been out with injury, Action Andretti has been teaming up with Darius Martin. They've got a lot of tag team synergy. And now we will see how they develop when you add Dante back to that mix. But the Hardys there, combination offense, they cover Andretti able to kick out.
Interesting that Andretti started this one, because I thought maybe that Dante would try to jump right in there.
Well, Taz, when you have somebody that's out for injury for a number of months, like Dante was, almost 8 months, do you think it's better to jump right into the fire, or to let yourself kind of build up?
No, I think you got to build up. It's great to be in a trios match. It's great to have one of your partners start the thing.
Rockers and the Nuggets about a battle, so I'm about to got that going, got Dynamite going.
Right now, you got Jeff Hardy now, 1-on-1 here, even up with Action Andretti. I think it's interesting that 28 years ago, the Hardys' first team, and Dante is only 22 years old. And I believe Darius is probably like 24, 25. Yeah, absolutely.
Coming up with top side headlock taken by Brother Zay. Zay, one of the great young talents here in AEW.
Now you see we're going to be in Montreal next Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh wait, look at that.
Oops.
Zay coming off the ropes. Darius anticipates the arm drag. There's so many great events coming up here in AEW. AEWTIX.com. Your ticket to join us live. Coming up as we head into the end of the year in World's End. Coming up on Saturday, December 30th. Dropkick on point from Darius.
Well, Shane was going for that ankle pick on the second ankle pick, and he got caught by Darius big time. There's a tag for Dante.
Dante in. And bang! Lariat. And this is the hallmark of Top Flight. Quick in and out offense. Rapid fire combination. Has stolen senton. Looking pretty good. Top Flight action and trending. Looking in fine form as this trios match continues in picture-in-picture. Go anywhere.
They say the very best chocolate comes from the Gallery Gourmet.
We should go, Emma.
to get beat. You want to make that save. You don't want to get a problem with the referee, but you want to save him.
Not just a fate here. And Hardy goes under Larry attempt, but Andretti goes out. Solba, knee left, Enziguri.
Good combo moves right there by Andretti.
If you do come in for the break, you potentially take yourself out of position for the tag from your partner. That's why Top Flight was on the fence.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's exactly right. It's a great observation. You want to correct the move there.
There was Dante Martin in the correct position.
All right, Dante Martin tags in.
Dante goes over that top big elbow strike. Zay dropped down a second consecutive time.
He does revolutionary things that we have not seen before. He's hang time. Dante is incredible. The way he can flip around the ring. Yeah, crazy athletic, as you can see right there. I thought they won.
Vaulting over, and now the springboard. Jeff Hardy.
What the hell?
Looking for the break. Deep covers. And Matt Hardy there to break it up.
Almost got it. Matt Hardy. It's not his first rodeo.
Just a fake attempted. As Darius Martin kicks it out face. Dante the roundhouse. What the hell? Wrenching Jeff Hardy down.
With a snappy. Oh, look at this.
Oh, wait. Look at Zay. Look to the outside.
1, 2.
Now, 2 count. And Isaiah Cassidy, brother Zay, taking down Dante Martin.
Good explosive clothesline, leaving his feet right there. I think this is a good move. Well, Andretti's down now because Andretti took a lot of offense before.
But Darius landed a shot. Jeff Hardy with Zay. An even bigger shot.
He hit those steps hard on the way down, Darius did. He hit those steps real hard. Yeah, they don't need another injury, this brother team.
Oh. Off the back in the corner. And Dante, he was checking on his brother on the outside. This could be it.
Oh.
Kick to the face.
Yeah, now.
Kick from brother Zay.
Watch this guy lose on his return. He's about to get cooked here.
Zay, the drop kick, triple offense there from Zay and the Hardys. Isaiah Cassidy, the roll up, the cover, and oh no, Dante will kick out.
Excellent toughness there, Shivani, by Dante. Yeah, Dante, you gotta be tough, man. You really gotta be when you're going against the Hardys and the brothers Zay. Again, we've talked so much about the look at this teamwork. Watch out, Jeff.
Oh, Darius! Launching off the back of Matt Hardy, and now Andretti. The moonsault at the top of the barricade.
That was nicely done by Darius.
And now inside the ring, Zay.
Needed a head by Dante.
Yes,
Nope,
Zay, I think, was
come
gonna
here.
look for brainbuster. Dante countered, but Zay lands a shot to the midsection. Now, German suplex attempt. Andretti gets backed off.
Boy, Zay's a talented kid, guys.
Oh.
Shotgun drop kick into the German suplex. Dante. 2.
Nice. Good return match.
Absolutely, all three of these men, they were supporting, well, I should say, Action and Darius supporting Dante through his recovery. What a win for these three dudes.
Return to form for Dante Martin, but still comes to the night on Dynamite. We will hear from the TNT champion, the patriarch, Christian Cage, our main event. Jalen Swerve, the Continental Classic. And up next, Julia Hart, the defender, TNT champion, Kenny Safra.
How irresistible are cheesy crackers?
Here she comes.
Simple message. Well done by Penta. I like it. That was cool.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, yes.
She is the TBS champion, Julia Hart.
And she also has a groovy to Minnesota.
Wow.
We learned this past Saturday at Collision, bringing back that House of Gold stipulation that the House of Black used when they were will be enforced, and the fourth and final stipulation.
It's just every time you hear that theme song.
Julia's opponent gets to choose their own rule, and tonight Emi Sakura has chosen no victory via submission.
Yeah, very interesting by Sakura, who's about to make her entrance here.
Introducing the challenger from Ishii, Japan, Emi Sakura.
I think we all can say that Emi Sakura, we've seen her many times in big matches and title matches, always steps up her game. She always gives a great match, and she always really pushes her opponent. Where she's been a great trainer and a great wrestler throughout her career. And got an attitude apparently as well.
Emi Sakura with a 25-year experience edge on Julia Hart. And Taz, we call many of Julia Hart's matches. We know how important that heartless, that submission hold is to Julia's offense. It's won her some huge matches. It was a big part of that huge 28-match undefeated streak that she went on.
She could use heartless. She could use that submission. Just can't win by it.
And so I think that's what Emi Sakura may be betting on, that trying to cause some uncertainty in the mind of Julia Hart.
I think it's a great call by Anthony to go for that. And Julia is sorting out the chant of Julia from the faithful here in Minneapolis. You got to be careful. You have your new TBS championship on the line against someone as credible and experienced as Emi Sakura. It's dangerous if you're Julia Hart, in my opinion.
We've got a tremendous crowd on hand here at the Target Center, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And they have seen a great night of action so far. We still have a lot more to come. Julia Hart, though, battering the challenger in the corner. And now Julia coming. The lariat. As Julia accelerates.
Ooh.
Julia Hart coming out of the gates hot. She picked up a victory this past Saturday night on Collision, Tony. Her first defense of the TBS championship.
It was a great win for Julia Hart. She shows us a lot. Well, she's bizarre, okay? But of course, if you're part of the House of Black, I guess that's a prerequisite. I don't know. Yeah, it comes with the territory. But that's kind of what makes this young lady who she is. Right. She's eating some strong chops, though, by the veteran here. But Julia is so athletic. She can turn things.
Yeah, she ain't gonna accomplish nothing. Coming to this dog crap of a women's division.
Heavy athletic background and credibility.
And fans, remember, starting this Friday, the general on sale for AEW's All In London. We will return to Wembley Stadium for the second consecutive year, 25th of August, 2024. Tickets available starting this Friday. The general public, livenation.co.uk, ticketmaster.co.uk. You do not want to miss your opportunity to be there with us in Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, going to make history again. Going to be amazing in London at Wembley. Can't wait. Summer's going to be hot next August.
Julia dazed against the steps, and he's...
Oh!
And her body into the TBS champion in action, and this one continues on TBS in picture-in-picture.
Ooh.
Dance with me. devoted.
No, Matthew, I wouldn't become one. It's just not in me. Plus, everybody raps about the same thing. Like,
Home is everything you put into it.
really nothing
Cozy
out
earth.
there. So yeah.
AEW Dynamite back live on TBS. We're witnessing this TBS Championship title match and could be on the verge of a changing of the guard here, Taz. Emi Sakura in full control of her young opponent.
Yeah, the challenger has been all over the champion. Heavy offense by Emi. And the newer champion, Julia Hart, in grave danger right outside her hometown here in Minnesota. Once again, Emi Sakura always rises to the occasion in these big matches. She pushes the champions.
Something about Tony Khan to the extent. Something out.
Delay. This is dangerous, guys.
Emi showing all four sides of the arena here. We're showing Julia all four sides. As Julia inverted.
I don't like this.
But not for long. The backbreaker. As Emi Sakura now taunting, looming over Julia Hart. And remember, this is a house rules match. 20 count on the outside, no rope breaks.
Yeah.
Crucially, the stipulation that this match cannot end via submission. That was the dealer's choice by Emi. The stipulation by Emi Sakura. You see, Aubrey Edwards trying to remind Julia Hart that there is no victory via submission here.
They can't win this match with submission here, Shabani. You can wear the person down. They can't win it with them. Yeah, they can. Oh, look at the escape by Emi Sakura this time. Oh, she's a little tabletop Jones here.
Now the surfboard, La Tapatia, whatever you want to call it. The Romero special, either way. Julia Hart unceremoniously dropped by the challenger.
How about the precision, guys, by the challenger, by Sakura? Unreal. Her experience, tremendous.
Emi Sakura, she likes that moonsault press.
What doesn't TK bit?
As does Julia Hart.
He does, guys.
But has Emi inflicted
You just book you in a triple threat match. Oh Lord, moonsault she misses.
And Julia,
Tony Khan would just book you in a random triple threat match.
there is no victory via
Throw you in a title match, lose.
sticks kicking in.
Throw you in another match. You know, build you back up. Go get a title match, you lose. It's the same thing with this repeat, with this occurring talent over and over and over again, and I don't like that.
Julia Hart to house rules.
Like, how does Scott Blue keep getting championship matches?
Via pinfall. Count out or disqualification.
You know, the same wrestlers getting these championship opportunities, but they keep losing. Like,
Julia, can she succeed where Emi Sakura could not?
She's taking this moonsault. Can she get it?
Julia Hart finds her foot and steals herself on the top rope. Julia Hart moonsault press. The cover. 2, 3.
Winner of this match is TBS champion, Julia Hart.
Julia Hart, her second successful defense of the TBS championship. It looked like Emi Sakura was trying to roll away from the moonsault press, but Julia Hart still able to land it and defend her TBS championship.
yeah, this is what happens when you don't have Ryan.
I really think here that the Heartless, obviously, she got not easy to win the match, but it's tough to fall rolling downhill for Emi Sakura. Awful battle.
Well, coming up next, there you see we'll be hearing from the TNT champion Christian Cage. But before that, let's go to the back at the incredible RJ City.
Mariah May, we saw you with Full Gear. We saw you last week on Dynamite, but I know that you're here and hungry for more.
I am. I mean, I know I'm the new girl, but I did just come from Stardom in Japan, and I had quite the run. And I'm dying to show AEW what I can do. So, thanks for connecting me with Tony.
Please, Tony and I go way back. We used to play Splash together. It's the least I can do.
No, really. You're quite the curator of people. And I know Tony loves you, so, this means the world to me.
Tony is the one who makes things happen. I'm just happy to help. All right. Okay, well, without any further ado, go get him.
Curator of people. Wow. I hope she's not interrupting the meeting.
What does the
Yo.
Looking for the best matches, there's no question about it.
Patriarchy. Christian Cage, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin team champion, Christian Cage.
All right, that's something. Here we go. Christian Cage. He's going to piss somebody off.
Yo.
Adam Copeland, in no uncertain terms, he wants Christian Cage. He wants a fight with his former best friend.
We almost saw that recently, but yeah, it's Christian always has that beautiful smile, this man. A smile, it's not really a smile, it's more of a
Christian and Corey Perry, Daddies of the Year.
AEW security detail.
Can I be really honest here? No. Yeah, okay, I'm going to. Right? He sucks. Who's he? Christian Cage.
Oh, that's right, the guy in the gray jeans.
Terrible here.
Yeah, listen, Bliss gave birth, Tom Ella gave birth. Congratulations to them.
What I'd like to do right now
Melissa's. Oh, I didn't know that. Congratulations to them.
is go ahead and invite the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, to this ring right now.
Oh. Now, let's recall what happened on Saturday. Adam Copeland made a challenge to Christian Cage for Montreal.
Oh, okay.
Adam, I know you're back there. I just want to speak to you about some of the things that you said last week. So if you don't mind making your presence felt, it would be very much appreciated.
Of course, he's got 5 people with him.
Yeah, I just... Adam. I would like to speak to you in this ring. If you wouldn't mind. In the truck, could you hit his music? Could you tell him that I'm wanting to speak to him? Something.
I have to imagine Adam Copeland does not have any interest in sharing a ring
Maybe I
with
should
Christian
come back
Cage
there and speak to him.
unless it's in a match.
I mean, Christian's being a gentleman here. He really.
All right, you got what you asked for, Shane.
All right. Oh, he coming out of the ring like big, like standing on business, man.
360 from the first arrival here at AEW. Our superstar don't look too happy right now.
March straight to the ring and now AEW security detail. Task to ensure that there is no physicality here.
Those guys are business.
Listen. Management wanted me to have this security. It wasn't my idea, all right? But you're right. We don't need security. We do not need security here tonight. So I'm going to ask you, gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind vacating the ring.
Now, Christian Cage is typically a ring general. He's thinking 10 steps ahead, but this could be ill-advised for the champion.
Last week, you challenged me to a match for the TNT Championship December 6th in Montreal on Dynamite. I'm here to tell you that we're not going to make it to Montreal.
Oh.
We're not going to make it to Montreal because I'm sorry. Now look, I know what you're thinking, I know what everybody is thinking, that I'm only sorry because now I'm on an island by myself, right? Last week, you took out the kill switch. Please. Look, you took out the Prodigy wing, you took out kill switch, but that's not the reason that I'm sorry. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty pissed off when I saw what you did to Luchasaurus when you hit him. Kill switch. When you hit kill switch with not one but two concertos, I was so mad. I ran out of the house, I jumped in my car, and I just started driving, man. I just needed to think. I needed some fresh air, I rolled the windows down. And somewhere during that trip, it turned into a road trip of reflection. It turned into a road trip of soul searching, digging down deep, trying to figure out why I became the person that I am, how I became this guy that says and does such unsavory things. And then on that drive, it started to remind me of the times that we borrowed my mom's car, remember that? My mom's Ford Taurus. We named that Taurus Toby the Taurus because we took it everywhere on the road when we were trying to make it. We didn't care where we went. We were broke. We didn't have a dime to our name and we didn't care. We were having the time of our lives on the road, man, and we were gonna make it. We didn't know how, but we were gonna make it. And damn it, did we make it, huh? Did we ever make it? We went on to become multiple-time tag team champions. You know what? I'm not too shy to say it, the greatest tag team that ever lived. We both became multi-time world champions. Two of the greatest careers in the history of the sport, man. But you know, take the wrestling part of our relationship away, and it runs even deeper. Everybody knows that you grew up with a single mom, Adam. Everybody knows that you didn't have a father figure. So listen, everybody. Yes, I'm the patriarch of AEW, and I'm in no way suggesting that I'm your father, Adam. I am your brother. And listen, you might not have a father, but in turn, my father became your father. We brought you in like you were one of our own. You went on family trips with us. You sat at the dinner table. You slept over. Listen, when you needed discipline, my dad disciplined you the same way he did his own kids. He picked you up. He brushed you up. He hugged you. He cheered you on. To this day, he's still your biggest fan. And listen, I'm just going to say, man, we weren't just two random guys that were thrown together. I love you, man. We are family. And listen to me. When your mom passed away a few years ago, that was the hardest time of your life. I know that for a fact. But sometime before she passed, she said to us, she said, what I wouldn't give to see you guys in that ring teaming together just one last time. And on that drive, I started thinking about it. Let's do this for her. Let's go on this journey again. As a tag team. Like you said before, we should do it. You and I. For Judy. For the Judemeister. Let's do this for your mom. Let's do it for her, man. Let's do it for her.
Yeah, I just smell BS coming from Kurt. You can just smell BS, man. Oh, he caught him. Big all-time capper of the year.
Just trying to lure in Adam Copeland. Copeland knows it too well. Nice try, dumbass. Sit up when I'm talking to you. Shine this up real nice. Hell, sleep with it if you want to, because next week she's coming home with me. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Go fuck yourself.
They had a. Ooh. Ooh, he got his lip back. He got his lip back. Adam got his lip back. Oh, man. That was a good segment. I enjoyed it. Oh, my goodness. Got his lip back, gang. Got his lip back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event.
The Bang Bang Gang. Wednesday night. The boys stay rock on. We do it for Juice Robinson. Rock on!
By the way, I almost forgot. Go fuck yourself.
Taking out Rouge picking up his first 3 points for here tonight. Jay White, you see, he's in the
referee's distraction, scoring the low blow, obviously didn't sit well with Woods with the but we all saw Jay White pick up his first 3 points.
Big on your feet type of wrestler. That's what Jay White is. I love it.
Swerve's house. Swerve.
Tacoma, Washington, weighing 220 pounds.
Let's hit it. Come on. Swerve.
It's nice to see that I was able to walk.
Still feeling the effects from Hangman Adam Page, but Swerve Strickland kicked off the Continental Classic last week.
Hey!
Jay Lethal in the match that opened the tournament in a 3 points for Swerve Strickland test.
Yeah, these two men had a hell of a battle. It was the top for a while. Danielson.
Swerve went on drive.
Strickland able to capture 30 of those points.
Swerve style just so dangerous. And we question Swerve's condition test coming in to the Continental Classic, coming off that brutal Texas death match from Hangman Page in Full Gear just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Dan, to say it was brutal. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, that was the most brutal wrestling match I have ever seen in my entire life. I don't know if you feel the same way, Taz, but I've never seen anything like it.
It was nuts. It was tough to watch, tough to call. Two guys that just, the hatred was crazy, the violence was nuts. But right now, this is about the Continental Classic, and grabbing 3 points impossible wherever you are here.
And remember, 20-minute time limit for all Continental Classic matches. Should this match go past the top of the hour, we will stick with the action all the way. You will see the end of this match here tonight on Dynamite.
And see,
Swerve's house. Whose house? Swerve's house.
To go to a draw in this tournament because he's such a defensive wrestler. I think in some ways that helps him because it gives him longevity in these tournaments. But with these tournament matches only being 20 minutes, the 20-minute time limit, I think sometimes that'll hurt him.
Jay White, the most experience of any competitor in a round-robin tournament.
Yep.
Multiple-time entrant in G1 Climax tournaments, now driving the shoulder into the midsection.
Yeah, he has experience. He knows how to protect himself in the middle of these tournaments.
I'll go to the outside. I didn't expect Jay to do that, but it's working right now, Dennis. He's got Swerve where he needs him.
Yeah, but I think he knows, like all of us, or at least he thinks. I think he thinks like the rest of us. Swerve, there's no way his body can be healed after that Texas death match.
Right. And he was able to capture him last week against Lethal. We just documented that being a Swerve, but still, as you know, Danielson, you know this two-way stuff, it takes time to recover from a match like we witnessed that full gear.
And you see Swerve with that right shoulder tail as he spills over the barricade.
Yeah, and Swerve is typically a fast starter, so he's normally somebody who will go right after. He's a very offensive-minded wrestler versus Jay White being a very defensive wrestler. But so I'm really impressed with Jay White here, just going for it.
Yeah, Jay White victories in 92% of his AEW singles matches. And as we mentioned, coming into this match, tournament experience, coming into the Continental Classic with round-robin tournament experience, he knows how to conserve.
Smart offense by Jay White.
Yeah, one of the things I'm impressed with Jay White is how explosive he is. You look at his sinewy frame, and he chops as hard as anybody I've ever seen.
We touched on this a little. This past Saturday at Collision, action in the Blue League kicked off in the Continental Classic. Claudio Castagnoli earning 3 points with a victory over Daniel Garcia, and Brody King scoring a modest upset against Eddie Kingston. I say it's a modest upset because King has only experienced singles action in less than 20% of his AEW singles matches, primarily a tag team or a trios competitor. And so Brody King, perhaps a dark horse to win it in the Blue League, right? He'll have to face up against Eddie Kingston.
Oh!
Against Brody King, it's a look at the future in the Blue League.
Yeah, you know, I'm excited for both of those matches. But man, I am so impressed with Swerve here.
Yeah, he had to turn the table somehow on Jay White, and he did. The guy in the front row is getting, and his buddy's worked. He's got Jay White there.
Yeah, I think Swerve has really turned the corner. You know, it seemed like there was that moment at All In when Sting put him in the casket, and everything after that has really changed for Swerve. He's beat Hangman twice now. Now he's in the Continental Classic. He's got 3 points. He's against Jay White in the main event here on Dynamite.
And the spine of Jay White I mean, the thing you have to remember, too, is Hangman Adam Page, former AEW World Champion, former AEW World Tag Team Champion. Those are huge accomplishments. And so for Swerve to pick up 2 consecutive victories over him, that is a tremendous amount of momentum heading into this tournament.
For a man like Hangman Page with the accolades you just laid out, I completely agree, Excalibur. Now, Strickland took a little too long getting through those ropes and he got caught.
That DDT, plant, Swerve Strickland. And we are going to stick with this action in picture-in-picture.
Well,
Swerve.
yeah, I already saved it. Alright, back from commercial. Jay White, Swerve Strickland in the main event. Continental Classic Gold League. Jabari Smith with Brown gives to Dylan Brooks. Swings it back out. Jump all day for no.
We are back live. Our main event here on Dynamite. The final Gold League Continental Classic match of the evening. Remember, 20-minute time limit in all tournament matchups. If this action goes past the top of the hour, we will stick with it until the conclusion of this match.
You're right, that double overhooks now lost one. Swerve's fighting out. Oh, by the back of the head, right in front of the ref.
Hard shot from Strickland.
Your German suplex here.
Swerve got dropped in the back of his head. That Saito suplex, the low arc on it by Jay White.
And the hips were so below his opponent. Jay White got his hips real deep. Down over and under. Oh, right there.
My goodness. Yep. And not only landing the way that he is on his head
by Jay White swerving will kick out,
but also landing on that shoulder.
Yeah, as we saw in picture-in-picture, Taz, Jay White concentrating a large portion of his offense on that right shoulder, that taped up right shoulder of Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, it's been a great game plan by Jay White. And you got to be careful. We know it's well documented. Strickland is resilient.
Swerve intercepts the chop, goes underneath the head.
Oh, nice.
Jay White coming down weird on his left elbow.
With power and strength by Strickland.
Yeah, he's incredibly strong. I was in the ring with him just a little over a month ago, and I could not believe his physical strength, the ability to just manhandle somebody, and especially with the way he moves.
Yeah, he's got a lot of experience too, and like King pointed, his movements, his quickness. He's got quick hands too.
Yeah, look how Swerve is changing levels on Jay White. Now rolls in, looking for the flatliner, but instead Uranaga avoided by Swerve Strickland. Swerve elevates up and over. Grabbed by the waistband. Roll Jay White back now into the tiaras.
Oh my goodness, Swerve's ability to move is unbelievable.
Oh, flatliner.
Such fluid offense by Swerve Strickland. The flatliner rolls into Jay White. And the the vertical suplex. Swerve now grabs cover. And Jay White able to kick out.
Yeah, he didn't get the pin there, but I love the way Swerve covered him there. He had a lot of weight on both shoulders of Jay White.
Tremendous creativity by Swerve Strickland. And remember, we saw Jon Moxley and Roosh both pick up 3 points earlier tonight. Jon Moxley sitting at 6, Roosh at 3. Coming up this Saturday at Collision. Action of the Blue League continues. Bryan Danielson faces Eddie Kingston and Andrade El Idolo. Daniel Garcia, both men looking for their first points in the tournament, plus Claudio Castagnoli, Brody King, deadlocked at 3 points apiece. Who will leave Erie, Pennsylvania? Who will leave Collision on top of the Blue League? Jay White, Swerve went down the crown of his head.
Tough landing right on top of the beam there. Now maybe a German for sure. Nicely done. Hips again, super low. Good back arch, Davison.
Oof.
So much for that.
These two men.
Nice.
These two men.
Swerve Strickland throwing everything into that. Let's take a look at the power of Swerve once again.
You can see right here, that line, that short clothesline, good explosivity on the feet. And bringing his hips into it also.
Right, he spoke about the rotational ability of the hips of Switchblade Jay White. Swerve rotating his hips to land that discus lariat with a plum.
See, I don't know if Jay White wants to butt heads with Swerve here. After everything we saw from Swerve in full gear, he will not back down.
Yeah, the amount of punishment Swerve Strickland was able to absorb was, nearly inhuman. And now to be back competing in this round-robin tournament.
I'll tell you right now, you do not want to go toe-to-toe with Swerve.
But Jay White was doing so, and Jay White got dropped.
You might have caught him on a button, boys. He dropped.
But also with Jay White, he's such a great defensive wrestler. You don't know if he's just playing possum.
That could be.
Could be the rope-a-dope, perhaps, by Jay White.
He went down quick.
Block to the knee.
Get back, crook of the knee on that left knee. Beautifully done.
See, the way he went down, I kind of suspected. Yeah, it was a hard shot.
Oh, you're Nike. Two.
Remember, 20-minute time limit. There's, I believe, just under 9 minutes left in this match. Should we go past the top of the hour, we will stick with the action until we see the conclusion of this Gold League matchup between Jay White and Swerve Strickland, the Continental Classic.
Might be going for that sleeper suplex Excalibur. He's got a hook for it.
Back elbow by Swerve. Swerve, now into the Waki Katana, the Fujiwara armbar.
Jay White is just so smart. Every single thing he does.
Now right hands hammering down on the shoulder. Swerve could be on the verge of tapping out here.
And the more he eats, Jay White lifts his hips to the sky. The tougher that hold is, that armbar.
Yeah, Swerve is able to bend his elbow a little bit. That's what's saving him right here.
Yep.
Swerve rolls through, but Jay White gets flattened out. And now Swerve.
Gotta get wrist control of that other.
Oh my goodness.
Swerve could be thinking snapping the arm on Jay White.
Oh.
This is bad.
Oh God. Look at his arm.
Put his boot on the crook of the arm. I'm telling you, that's what he's gonna do. I can see how he's based.
And Swerve.
Oh my goodness. Kill shot.
I would be shocked if Jay White doesn't have a torn rotator cuff after that.
Or a torn bicep.
And Swerve Strickland. You saw that hint of a smile on his face. He knows that Jay White.
Maybe they hot shot with Christian Cash was amicable this week because FTR can take part in this feud. Yeah.
Nice arm drag.
Could definitely see it again of all, man.
Oh, wait a second. This is what we saw with Roosh last week. Swerve had a counter.
I think Swerve saw it too.
Swerve no.
Oh.
Now a backbreaker. Oh. And that's the trouble with relying on offense in this ring setting that you've used before. Gives your opponent a chance to pick something. That was called.
Jay White might be out, guys.
Yeah, when he comes with that kick from behind, there's no way to counter that.
And now, perched on the top, Strickland thinking swerve, stomp. Jay White dazed.
Hey, Swerve, stop that game. 2. Whoa.
That was impressive. Oh, that was impressive.
Jay White salvaging 3 points at least for another few moments.
You have to be impressed with Jay White's resiliency here.
That was really impressive, really tough to do.
That swerve stomp, one of the most dangerous moves in the arsenal of Swerve Strickland. And Jay White able to withstand it, but can he withstand much more?
Shows how important this Continental Classic is to these two athletes right now in the Gold League.
And both men level at 3 points each. And oh wait, Blaber swerve momentum took him underneath the bottom rope.
He's out of balance. He's off the field.
That may be Strickland's only saving grace.
Yeah, I wonder if that was intentional or if that
Yeah,
was
we're in overtime.
just by luck.
Either way, Jay White returns it to the ring, looking for a pin. Swerve trying to
Yeah, it sure is great, man. Like,
Smart.
these two are like two of the best out
His
there.
back there.
But in doing so, in giving up his back, he put himself in position for that sleeper suplex. Schoolboy. The roll-up is tight, but Swerve able to break free.
Jackknife, got it.
Jackknife is it.
Oh.
With Jay White.
Play running. Nope. Swerve counters. JML.
Got a half in there.
Swerve likes to use that JML driver from that position.
Oh.
I'm sure that fact was not lost on Jay White. Able to counter out.
15 minutes down, 5 remain.
There you heard the call from Justin Roberts. 5 minutes left in this Continental Classic match.
Oof. This might go to a draw.
This is where the clock becomes an issue. Because,
Oh, sleeper suplex.
Looking for it most of the match. Jay White.
Blade runner. No. Swerve. Swerve on smoke. 2, 3, and oh.
Impressive roll count right there. From Strickland, that was nicely done, man. That was slick.
Cerebral wrestling by Swerve Strickland here tonight on Main Event, Brian.
I talked about Jay White as a great defensive wrestler. That was a great defensive move by Swerve Strickland. And that got him another 3 points to put him at 6.
Let's take a look.
Come on, Jay White, man. The roster Swerve is still. Bro, it's going up, man.
Both men still denied any points here in the Continental Classic. What a victory for Swerve to cap off Dynamite tonight and next week. AEW debuts Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Christian Cage, Adam Copeland, the TNT Championship match live on Dynamite. Plus this Saturday, Blue Division action, Blue League action. Brian Danielson, Eddie Kingston, Andrade vs. Garcia, Claude Everson, Brody Kay. We'll see you Friday night for Rampage.
Hey.
What's wrong?
He's boring.
Me?
Alright, y'all. Dynamite tonight. I thought it was a alright little show. Nothing too crazy. So yeah. The matches for the Continental Classic, they were enjoyable. They were solid, especially that Swerve and Jay White match, man. So yeah, it was all right. Some parts of the show was a little bit cringe and a little bit boring here and there. My boy Power's in there, man. So yeah, man. But honestly, guys, I'm here that I get to be with y'all tonight. That I'm able to come on here and give you guys this content. And we're gonna be on the up, man. We're still gonna blow it, get this platform up, get it to where it needs to be, and yeah, man. 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Yeah, We'll say Dynamite's a 6 out of 10. So yeah, man. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will be. Oh, he missed. Rockets 59, Nuggets 76 at the half. Jeez. But we can still come back. We're only down 17, so yeah. 17-point deficit. So yeah. But anyways, I'll be live Friday night for SmackDown. So you guys will see me on Friday. Alright. I love y'all. Take care. And I'm out.